What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some genetic gladiators. So let's get into this. Today we're going to be checking out the PvE event. Of course, you're going to be getting tokens, stars, orbs, stuff like that. Nothing too special. Same mean they've been giving away. If you do need it, there you go. You get it at 40. Hopefully you are able to actually make it all the way to the end. But yeah, we're just going to be getting into this. Nothing real special about it. Didn't seem any harder, although I can't really tell if it's getting harder or not because my Evo is 70, of course. As you can see here, I do have 2 wind spirits, so I am going to be making a platinum one at some point. I do need stars, however, so we're going to be working on that whenever they give us a discount, maybe. Hopefully they do give us one soon. I think I've seen someone posted, I think it was like 30% or something, so hopefully we get that soon, because I do need a discount for the stars, because they're is it for 1800? Yeah, I think it's 1800 for platinum, so 30% would still help out quite a bit. That would save me some gold, because I do have to make it from bronze to silver, silver to gold, and then gold to platinum, of course. And yeah, we'll be making a ton more platinums. Hopefully we can be able to get quite a few of them done. I'm hoping they add in the bingo at some point so I know which mutants I'm supposed to be getting in order to actually complete that, because I'm pretty sure they're going to add them in at some point. Maybe they're going to do it like the gold version and the other ones and just use those mutants, because I have been seeing quite a few, like I think Beetlebot's one of them, Stealthbot, stuff like that. So maybe they're doing that. That's why they're giving us a ton of these older mutants as platinums. I'm not too sure why they're giving us older mutants, because we're still waiting on X27, and there's a few other mutants that people use that still haven't made it into platinum, even though they're really well used. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But what else are we doing? I think that's pretty much it in terms of platinums. Yeah, we have a few of them here, as you can see, so we're still leveling, of course. I gotta get them up to 7 if I actually want to use them. Currently, all the platinums I have, I don't want to actually get up to 70 because I don't want to change my tag. I believe it's to Zinger's my tag currently. Yeah, that should be my tag. I could change it to Brittany or somebody else, but most of those mutants are pretty much what is used right now, so yeah, I kind of don't want to use that because someone might need a different tag every now and then, so that's why I'm using that one. I could switch it up and go with that. I don't know. If I were to do that, I think I would have to make a new one, just because it would have to be the last one I made and maxed, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I've been working on mutants. They've been adding a ton of mutants. I've been trying to get as many as I can. Of course, mutants do cost 2,000, 21, 20, whatever they cost, so I can't really get a bunch. Like I have 1500. I got 5,500 currently, so I could probably get like 2 if I wanted to, but yeah, we've been just waiting. I've been getting a ton of mutants and trying to get them done, but I will be trying to get more. In terms of the random mutant videos, I've been trying to get the ones that I need, but sooner or later I'm going to run out of mutants to get done, or like stars or something like that. So if you guys do want to see something in that, just leave it in the comments, either on the random mutant videos or this one or something like that, and I'll get to it probably pretty soon, because I'm gonna run out of stars way before I run out of mutants to do. So most likely I'm just gonna start throwing together just 2 mutants, not even throw a star on it, and just breed it. Those usually take less time to do, so that'd be a perfect time to ask for a breed, so I can get it done. But yeah, we're gonna wait for the discount for the crafting and get some platinum stars, maybe 6 of them if I can. Get some more gold stars and silver stars. The bronze we don't really need. I have like 70 of them, so not too worried about those. And I think that's about it. I do have Behemoth I can make my tag as well, so Yeah, there is quite a few mutants I could actually make my tag in terms of platinums, but I don't want to use what everybody else is using. So I mean, I could, because it's like probably a really good tag, but I'll try to switch it up every now and then. Maybe if they make I don't know, what's a really good tag I can have? There's a few mutants that I have that I can make my tag, but once X27 comes, I'm gonna have to figure out, once it comes to platinum, of course, I'm gonna have to figure out what mutant I'm gonna have to make next, because I'm gonna make X27 max rank, so the next platinum after that's most likely gonna be my tag. So I don't know if I want to make another platinum of a mutant I already have, like Behemoth or Brittany or Dizinga or something like that, so that way they're my tag and not X27. Or maybe they'll put out a mutant, a tag, a platinum tag that's actually pretty good, because they do bring out platinums quite often, so I might be able to do that. But yeah, you've seen quite a few of my platinums that I already have, like Beetleborg I did. Just did that because I already have like 10 of those things, so I'm really hoping to add in a feature where I could take off those stars on, or just like destroy the mutant and get the star back, even if it costs like 250 gold, just because I have like 10 of them. I'm never going to use that many. Even if I made like 3 or 4 Beetlebots, I would just never use them. So yeah, they need to do something about that, because there's some other mutants as well that I have like 3 or 4 of them, and I'm just never going to use them. So they really need to add a feature in to destroy the mutant, get the star back, or pay to get the star back, or something. Maybe they'll have a cooldown on it, a building that you can just put a mutant in, takes a couple hours, and then you get the star back or something. But they really need to do something about that, because yeah, making multiple mutants like Beetlebot, where I have like 10 extra ones and I can't really do nothing with them, and they are gold mutants, but I don't want to get rid of them because those are expensive. So yeah, they need to do something about that. Also, in terms of leveling, I'm hoping one of the events that they could add in, because back when I first started, of course, the campaign passes for the divisions was 20 and you got double the reward. Then they lowered it to 10, and then they cut the amount of fame you get back in half. So maybe they can have an event where they up the amount you get, like double, or it costs double but you get double the rewards or something. Because I doubt they would do it where you just get double rewards and you still pay 10, because then everyone would level like crazy during that time, and a bunch of people would probably start using bots and stuff like that, auto clickers, to maximize their gain when they're not actually on, which I don't like when people do that, but there are a ton of people who do, and I don't know, it kind of sucks that they do that, but yeah, because you wouldn't get that level, those levels, if you weren't actually doing it yourself. So I don't know, it's basically considered cheating at that point, because you're doing it without even being on. So, but what else? Yeah, so hopefully they make some event like that. That would be nice. Or maybe they just make it back to the way it was. Something. They need to do something though, because leveling takes forever. I have to do about 40. No, it depends what division I'm doing. So if I'm doing the super division, it costs 40 fights. I think it's like 41, 42 fights or something like that to actually get one level. As to where if I'm doing the mega division, the final boss, I'm talking about the very last fight in each of these, I have to do 30 of them. So it's really not that helpful. Honestly, it really isn't. And 30 fights takes quite a bit of time. Each fight takes maybe, depending on how long you can get through it, like how many attacks you have to do to actually get through it, maybe 5 minutes a fight, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, depending on how strong your mutants are and how fast you can actually get through them. And then after you get all that done, you got to do it again to get to the next level. So you got to do 30 of those fights if you're doing the Mega Division. Well, 31 of those fights to get through the Mega Division, and that takes a couple hours to get through. I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. It takes way too long to level. It should take a lot less time to get through it. Even if I had to pay a little bit of gold to maybe do like a times 3, 4, or 5 or something like that, kind of like other games do where they speed up the process a little bit, I would probably do it if it saves me a little bit of time. So maybe you can like blitz it to do like maybe 3 attempts for 30 gold, like each attempt costing 10, and you just instantly get it done. Or maybe it has a cooldown. I don't know, they need to do something about that, because I don't really like leveling. It takes forever. I can usually get like a level a day, plus I play a ton of other games and stuff like that. So before I used to be able to do like a ton of levels a day, and now I'm only able to do a few. If I spend like 3 or 4 hours getting them done, that is. So I don't know, they need to do something about that at some point, because it's too much to sit there and go through that many levels all at once. I mean, there's a ton of options that they can choose from to help us out, but I don't know if they're going to do that. It would be nice if they actually did, just for the fact that it would help out a lot of people that can't be on during that time. Plus, once you run out of passes, you basically, that's it. So yeah, the higher level people with a ton of friends probably going to be able to level up a lot faster, but it would also help everybody else out. And if they put like a gold requirement on it, then yeah, it would require gold. You're still going to have to do like 30 or 40 fights, but you're spending a ton more gold. Plus, you only get 50 gold per level, so it's not worth it. But if you want a ton of level, that's a good way to get it. It would also be another gold sink that they could add in. They need to bring back the forge and furnaces as well, and not have them for the like characters that you have to top up for, and like Darwin or something like that. It costs like, I think it's like $20, and you get is it a forge or is it a furnace? Because a furnace gives you 5 and the forge gives you 50. So I forgot which one it is, but yeah, $20 to get one, that's really not worth it. Maybe they should sell them for a higher price, because before they were pretty cheap. I would admit that they were really cheap. That's why a ton of people bought a ton of them. At the time I didn't have as much gold, and if I knew they were going to take them out, I would have probably bought a lot more. I did waste like quite a bit of gold just to get 6. I think I have 6 of them, but yeah, I would have definitely bought a lot more. If they were to bring them back for maybe a crazy price, I think people would still buy them, because you do make that gold back. Plus, after you make that gold back, you start making more back. So yeah, I don't know. They could do something with them though. It would be nice if they actually brought them back. Or if they're going to sell them, they need to sell them in packs of maybe 2 to 3 for $10 or $5 or whatever they're going to be selling them for. But having to buy a mutant and only getting one is really not worth it. So I don't know. There's just a ton of stuff they can do still, but we'll continue to see what they add. I know they're continuing to add in a ton of mutants, which is nice, and hopefully they'll fix up some of the events. But that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you made it to the end. If you did, thank you, and we'll talk to you guys later.